Graduation marks a milestone for every learner who did their best to complete basic requirements in the elementary level. Today, another history will slowly unfold as we come to an end of school year 2020-2021. As we battle for the serious crisis in our country, we will still continue to celebrate the success of our learners of Mag-aso Elementary School through this virtual graduation ceremony.
I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you in all the lovely things so fine and true. I see you in the beauty of the flowers and the rain. I see you between the lines of a sweet refrain. I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you even when I'm lonely and in pain. I see you in the beauty of the stars at night. I see you in my life, I feel alright. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you in the smile of a baby, sweet and true. I can see you in the eyes of my very best friends. I see you in these bonds, just like your love that never ends. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you with the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you with the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I pray. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I see you, Lord.
To our school head, Mr. Henry Bitobog, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, friends, fellow graduates, have a wonderful day to all of you. In spite of having a modular delivery mode, we are still grateful to have a virtual graduation ceremony. Today is the day of joy because we finished the first step of success, a success in fulfilling our dreams to finish our studies. Fellow graduates, as we gather here to celebrate our long hard years of learning and the difficult tasks, we are surrounded by all the people who taught and inspired us throughout our lives. Parents, family members, teachers, you have all been instrumental in our education. As we leave this campus and move on unto the next chapter of our lives, we will carry with us not only the book learning, but also the life lessons you taught us. To our dear teachers, thank you for teaching us and guiding us to become a good citizen. Thank you also for giving us a chance to show and to develop our talent and skill here in Mag-aso Elementary School. Throughout our year in elementary, not only we have gained knowledge of the subject we have studied, but we have learned many other lessons as well. Gaining intelligence is not only the purpose of it. School has helped to build social skills as well as teaching value to succeed. After today, a new challenge unfolds. Indeed, we can certainly hope that in the unfolding of human events, we will make right choices and plan the right action worthy of our educational tradition. To our parents, thank you for sending us to school and for the untiring support. Almighty God, all of this will not be possible without your guidance. Our journey ends here, but a new one begins. In behalf of the graduates, we welcome you all. Once again, good day and God bless us all.
Schools Division Superintendent of Negros Oriental, Sinin Priscilo P. Paulin, represented by Dr. Bida Provinciana Idabad, our district supervisor, may I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation of Mag-aso Elementary School for this school year 2020-2021, composed of 11 boys and 17 girls, a total of 28. They have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Program.
By virtue of the authority vested upon me by the school's Division Superintendent of Negros Oriental, Sinen Priscilo P. Paulin, CESO 5, and having been presented and certified by the school principal, Mr. Henry V. Tubog, that these 11 boys and 17 girls, or a total of 28 pupils, have satisfactorily completed the basic requirements for elementary school as prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Program. I hereby confirm you elementary graduates of Mag-aso Elementary School, Dawin District for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations and mabuhay!
Alanano Ravan B. Quadra Stephen S. Kual Hans Nathaniel B. Dalupan John Alfe F. Fernandez James N. Morados Yusef S. Partos John Aaron R. Tabilon Eldrian B. Trujillo Lance Riniel B. Tushap Jarex M. Villarose Alex M. Abenis Laika A. Aladad Maricel E. Alarcio Mary Rose E. Avanzado Al Maricade D. Badon Rosalea L. Baniga Princess Marie P. Gayot Larajin L. Discípulo L'Oreal Jasmine E. Divina MJ P. Divina RC J. Gracia Maria Anilibrit T. Orente Clarissa S. Sapuay Kyla T. Siglos Joella Clear T. Tubalia Melanie A. Tubalia Pamela A. Veran Sharifa T.
Congratulations, batch of 2021. Your batch is Darwin's first to graduate in the midst of a health crisis of global proportion. That you have reached this moment is testament to the indomitable human spirit to overcome the most difficult of circumstances to attain success. Finishing your business education on a virtual platform on a module basis was a truly noble way to finish the school year. But completing senior year, you all did. Bravo! It is to the dedication, will, and creativity of your teachers that today is your graduation day. It is your parents' commitment, sense of responsibility, and belief in a bright future for you that today become possible. Education is your best tool in a world where nothing is no longer certain, in a future that is not promised to anyone but the brave, the courageous, the committed. The foundation has been laid, but your turning into your last module was but a signal to the start of a new phase in your education. Thus, today is a day of an exciting new beginning for all of you. I invite you to view your upcoming tertiary education as not only necessary but vital to your entering a more challenging school, to the school of life. I urge you to study diligently and not to take lightly your college learning experience. Treasure it because your parents, I know, are prepared to make sacrifice so you can finish college. Remember that education means opportunity, and finishing college will indeed open up many opportunities for you. Graduates, as you go on to college, remember to always put your best foot forward. To not settle for mediocre academic work, but to strive and to aim high in your academic journey, that in doing so, God, our Creator, may be glorified. Graduates, chin up, walk proud. This is your day. Congratulations, and may God keep you and walk with you into your bright future.
School year 2020-2021 has been a very trying and challenging school year. We came face to face with a number of major concerns that had to be addressed for the school year to open because of the pandemic brought about by the COVID-19 virus. We had to determine the modality of delivering lessons in our province in the absence of face-to-face classes. Enrollment had to be done remotely to keep to the safety standards so as not to compromise the health of our DepEd personnel, our learners, and parents as well. School year opening had to be done in October only when the President of the country gave the green light for school year 2020-2021 to commence on condition that there would be no face-to-face classes. DepEd had to contend with the fears and reservations of the different sectors of the society regarding school opening. But education shall continue. This was a strong conviction of DepEd Secretary Leonor M. Briones, and this was supported by DepEd officials in the different governance levels of the department. All means were exhausted to make education continue, and it did. Now, we are at the threshold of the falling of the curtain of a very challenging yet historical scene, school year 2020-2021. Truly, school year 2020-2021 is historical, and being so, all of us who have contributed to the realization that education must continue amid the pandemic challenge are now part of history. Our names may not appear in the annals of Philippine history, but definitely our relentless effort will be etched in its pages. To you, dear graduates and completers, your graduation, your completion is truly a feat which calls for a celebration. You have successfully overcome the different obstacles which have come along the way as you treaded your way during the school year. While the COVID-19 pandemic brought about fears among us, not to mention adverse change in life and lifestyle, it has also given you the opportunity to display how much you value education. The efforts you exerted as you worked on your modules and comply with the requirements really shows that education is a priceless commodity which almost everyone wants to possess. Congratulations to all of you for successfully completing the school year in spite of the great challenge that had to be faced head-on for you to reach this point of your life. Your graduation, your completion. Your graduation, your completion in these trying moments did not come in handy. So many ingredients had to be tossed and mixed to turn your dream of graduating, of completing, a reality. The guidance and support of the Department of Education at the central and regional levels provided us with a direction as we sailed through rough waters. The heroism of your teachers and other school personnel under the stewardship of the principals and school heads, as well as the guidance of our public schools district supervisors as they courageously enrolled, distributed, and retrieved the modules is truly remarkable. The compassion of our division module writers and quality assurance team members under the wings of our division subject area supervisors of Negros Oriental Division to craft and produce our modules to give life to our modality of distance learning through the printed modules is amazing. This was strongly supported by the men and women of the SGOD, administrative, finance, supply, and health sections, and everyone in the division of SDO Negros Oriental. The men and women of the alternative learning system also did their share to make education continue in their own context. The support of our national government and our local government units at the congressional, provincial, municipal, and barangay levels was very inspiring, which gave Negros Oriental Division the strength to carry on with its mission of providing education at whatever cost. Our PTAs in the division, district, and school levels were a formidable support system that was such a great help. Our partners in the public and private sectors did not also turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to our needs. The support of your parents, guardians, benefactors was a very important element whose contribution to your success could not be underestimated. These are the people who also deserve the accolade as you celebrate your success. As the curtain of school year 2020-2021 falls, let us continue to hope that we will continue to strengthen education in the new normal through our dedication, commitment, and compassion. As we celebrate success, I give all our graduates, all our completers, and their parents, guardians, benefactors, and all those who made this possible my loud hurrah and bravo as I exhort all our completers, all our graduates to brace for the challenges lying ahead with courage and a strong faith in the divine providence. The world continues to unfold for you, graduates and completers. Break a leg. Your education shall be among your strong weapons as you conquer the world. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Greetings of love and peace to each and everyone. School year 2020-2021 has been the most challenging year in education. All been struggling to survive in all aspects. But our beloved Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones lead the baton that education must continue amidst whatever crisis we will be facing. And so, here we are, celebrating one of the most precious accomplishment that you have, your graduation and moving up ceremonies. It is one fleeting sense of pride and joy to be able to celebrate with all of you for your victory, bravery, resilience, perseverance, and commitment that push you to experience what we have today. So our beloved, most precious gems, our dear learners, just wanted to let you know that you are doing great. It is not easy to be learners with all the pressures in today's world. The more in these trying times due to pandemic. How you hurdle your lessons remotely through distance learning of varied modalities, the fear and scare of the virus due to negative publicity and many more. But you survive and victorious. So, don't lose your heart if you find things difficult. Today, the world is so tested. It is a high time that you put all your learnings into action. Never be a bystander watching as the world takes a paradigm shift. Take the wheel. Collectively, the youth are stronger than any pandemic known to men. Remember, everyone is a student of life as we all keep learning something or the other throughout our lives. So, keep the faith and believe in yourselves. Work hard and work smart too. And with the right focus and determination, you will see that goals are not impossible to achieve. Just have a clear plan, and whatever detours come your way, don't be afraid. Face them with conviction that those are part of the pitfalls where we cannot evade. So be strong and let your education and learnings with God be your shield. And don't forget to thank the most honest persons in your life. Those who can say and tell you exactly what you are doing, either good or bad. Those who guide you sincerely to the path where you want to walk on. Who always with you in times of your successes and downfalls. They are your parents, teachers, relatives, and best friend. So learners, congratulations, you hit the mark on your timeline. To all the parents and guardians out there, your contribution towards the realization of the once dreams of your children is so great. Sustain it, and you will see and harvest the fruits of it sooner than later. So thank you for partnering with DepEd through your children's education. So to all of you, congratulations. To the school, I know how you struggle also, especially that the world was shocked of what happened and nobody was prepared. There were so many hows and whys, but you are able to navigate it until reaching its destination. So whatever is the experience and hardships, what is more important is the outcome of what you have done. That's why my salute to you. To our teachers, school heads, supervisors, and non-teaching personnel, you did a great job, worthy of emulation. I am proud of you. To the SDOs, I am so happy of what your division accomplished for school year 2020-2021. Your efforts doesn't go to vain. Now it comes into fruition. So to all, kudos. To everyone, always have the smile in you. See miracles in life every day, and you will be filled with positivity in thoughts and actions. Congratulations once again. Keep safe, and God bless everyone.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. Uh, this year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So, congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face to face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
teachers, parents, guardians, graduates, friends, and all members of the family who are watching today. Maayong adlaw kanatong tanan. Let me express my heartfelt gratitude to God for giving this opportunity to share with you some inspirational thoughts in this momentous event that we have. Today is the perfect day to celebrate, to rejoice, and to thank Lord because despite of our situation in the middle of this pandemic, we were able to finish the school year and have this virtual graduation possible. Our theme this school year is strengthening the quality of education amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. This pandemic changes a lot of us in many different ways. It brought a massive changes in our economic, socials, and all aspects in humanities. We passed different challenges, struggles, anxieties, and yet we kept optimism and think on the positive sides of our lives. One of the affected areas is the learning system that we have, not only in our country, but all over the world. Nothing we can do but to face the new normal situation and follow strictly the health protocol for safety reasons. I know how hard for the children to learn without the guidance of the teacher and the interactions of their classmates. As we pass through this remote learning as a new normal, we were able to cope up with the challenges that we have. We face it, we never give up, we positively survive. To the parents and all other members of the family, congratulations! You've done a great role as one of the factors that this new normal in education possible. Thank you for your time and effort had exerted in teaching your children at home, for going to and fro in school just to pick and return the modules of your children. Thank you for your never-ending encouragement, and I know it is not easy for us parents to assist them in their paperworks and to finish their task for school. But we did it because we love our kids and we care for their education. But it doesn't stop here. Your kids are about to embark in another chapter in their life. Next school year, that is the time that we need to step up in guiding our children for their better future. Let me share with you these three important points in this modular learning. First, spend time with your children. Young ones like these graduates really need your time to sit down with them, read with them, and comply their paperwork for school. They will treasure your precious moments, guiding and coaching their lessons in order for them to learn. 2. Open communications with the teachers. As parents, do not hesitate to call, text, or chat their teachers for any queries or anything that confuses you and your children. Do not assume and make sure to clarify everything. Follow up their performance and work for things that need improvements. 3. Trust your children and teach them to be independent. There are times that we want our children to follow what we want, but sometimes allow them to decide for their own. Learn them or let them explore. Let them learn from their mistakes. Just observe them, let them be, but always be there for guidance and support. As parents, it is not easy to do our responsibilities, but what is important is that we are trying our best for every single day, for our children and for our family. Cheers to us, parents! Children, the graduates, I know that you are watching today with your mama and papa, ate and kuya, lolos and lolas, or other members in the family who played a great role in this modular learning that we had. Please hug them and say thank you. Thank you for everything they have done. You know, kids, you are so lucky in your generation. You are well provided in everything you need, like any kind of gadgets that you have. Thus, you must be thankful for that. You are the pioneering in this kind of learning and this virtual graduation that we have. Kids, always put in your mind that poverty and pandemic are not the hindrance to your success. Another 2 points for the kids. First, prayer. In everything you do, please start it with a prayer. When you wake up in the morning, say thank you to the Lord for the blessings that you have received each day. Pray that you will be continue be blessed for a successful future in your life. Everything you do must be in the will of God. 2. Dream big. Think about and picture out what you really want to be in the future. Maybe some of you wants to be a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, an accountant, a teacher, or a businessman. Always keep pushing on your dreams and never stop after achieving one goal. Libre ang mangarap, kaya mangarap ka ng malaki. Third, work hard. You must work hard with dedication for your dream and pray for it. Never say that si Lord na ang bahala. You must work for it. No one succeeds without exerting an effort, and a dream will not become reality through magic. It should take sweat, determination, perseverance, and hard work. Teachers, I salute on your expanded and remarkable services. I feel your sacrifices in this modular learning that we had. You've never said no, especially for the needs of our learners. But still, you have been misunderstood. Thank you for your sleepless nights on preparing the modules in order to be ready for the scheduled distribution date and assessing the children's performance. Thank you for your excellent services in cooperation in this pandemic season. Just keep on going, Mom and Sir. Let me end my message with these quotes. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare it today. The beautiful thing about learning is that there is no one can take it from you. Thank you and congratulations to all of you. God bless us all.
After all those days of wondering if we could make it to the end, finally, here we are at this bare moment that marks the summit of our journey. To our most respected district supervisor, Ma'am Beda Jovenciana A. Dabad, school head, Mr. Henry Bitobog, dedicated teachers, honored guests, beloved parents, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant morning to all of you. Today is a memorable day because we just ended an episode of our lives, elementary school lives. Now we are about to start a new chapter of our journey, the high school life. Dr. Jose Rizal once said, "The youth is the hope of the motherland." We studied here in Mag-aso Elementary School so we can be equipped with adequate knowledge and skills and preparation for important roles we have to play in society someday, and most especially to turn into reality that we indeed can be the hope of our beloved country. Now, I could simply say that we are empowered and productive students that could face new challenge toward new horizons. For I believe that we are now equipped for all the things we need based on the experiences and trainings we had undergone from our alma mater. Thanks to our dear teachers for giving us a chance to show and develop our talents and skills. We are now prepared to move on and to take whatever challenge come in our lives. I am forever thankful to my family. These past 6 years have presented me with a lot of ups and downs, and it is good to know that I had my family in my corner, supporting me along the way. And of course, to the Almighty God for providing me these great people around me. I would not be here without you. Finally, we can be thankful for each other. The friendship we had made here will last a lifetime. I hope we will continue to provide support and encouragement for each other in future endeavors. Congratulations, fellow graduates, for completing our elementary years. Once again, good morning and may God bless us all. Thank you.
I, Kyla T. Sapway, with a solemn sense of my responsibility, do hereby pledge to hold this certificate as a source of my inspiration to continue the struggle for the betterment of my life, in order to be of service to my alma mater, to my country, and to God.
Every now and then we find a special friend who never lets us down, who understands it all, reaches out each time we fall. You're the best friend that I found. I know you can't stay, but part of you will never ever go away. Your heart will stay. I'll make a wish for you and hope it will come true, that life will just be kind to such a gentle mind. If you lose your way, think back on yesterday. Remember me this way. Remember me this way. I don't need eyes to see the love you bring to me, no matter where I go. And I know that you'll be there forevermore. this way. This way.
Our long-standing and beloved principal, Mr. Henry Tubog, to our diligent and amiable teachers and advisors, to all the parents and students, once again, good morning to all of you. Mao jud ni ang school year na na-challenge ang atong pasensya, atong wisdom ug atong health. First, sa atong pasensya for spending time to assist our children with their modules and activity works. Second, atong wisdom to recall sa atong mga nahibalan sa una academically. Lastly, atong health amidst the pandemic, we continue to serve and provide education in modular way nga maka-exercise atong kalawasan sa pagkuha og hatod sa module, which is very healthy practice para kanatong tanan. On behalf of the parents, student union, I would like to close this activity by congratulating everyone for a job well done, especially sa atong mga awards for making us all proud. We made it and will continue to make it. Thank you and God bless us all.